Welcome to the Big Success Show. Today, why the 30,000-foot view is worthless.
The Big Success Show with George and Mary Lynn.
When it comes to strategic planning, boy, that's easy for you to say. Strategic. Boy, oh boy. Sound like Harry Carey there. Yes, with strategic planning, you often hear people talk about the 30,000-foot view. We've even talked about it, actually, Mary Lynn.
Yeah.
You know, the idea, of course, being, great idea, that you want to get high enough to see the big picture.
But recently, we've been taking a look at how we plan, and we've been thinking about the business planning process of the entrepreneurs we coach, and we've reached a conclusion.
The conclusion is, the 30,000-foot view is worthless.
Yes.
What we really mean by that is we think it's a bad metaphor, and we're going to explain why we think that.
Everybody always says that.
I know they do.
Anyway, well, here's why. You're in a plane flying at 30,000 feet. You look down to see the tiny houses and other buildings.
There must be human beings inside, right? But you can't see them.
You also can't fully understand the landscape. You see mountains, but you can't tell whether they reach a height of a few thousand feet or 10,000 feet plus.
And it doesn't really matter to you. You're flying over it all at 30,000 feet.
And at 30,000 feet, you just can't get the proper perspective.
So we're convinced we need a different metaphor.
That means we got to come up with one.
We do.
I think we've got one.
We've got one. So we're going to descend from 30,000 feet. My ears are popping.
We're landing.
Let's land that plane. The plane.
Now, what do you say? And I don't know about this, but what do you say we hop into a helicopter?
A heliocopter.
But let's get in and let's look at the view from 3,000 feet.
Now, of course, you know, a plane, we're up there, we're flying by everything so fast. But the cool thing about a helicopter is, you know, if we want to, we can just get right down close to the ground if need be. Or we can rise up if it will be helpful to get a view from a little higher up.
I'm getting dizzy, George. But it's very helpful because it helps us get over that really big mountain, right?
You betcha.
And our helicopter will really be able to read the terrain.
And if we see something that we want to investigate further, we can kind of hover over it. We can even land easily just about anywhere if we really want to get the lay of the land.
Or talk with the people we want to serve. We need to put boots on the ground so we can see what they're experiencing. Then we can jump back into the helicopter and see what lies ahead.
So for planning, we recommend giving up the plane with a 30,000-foot view so you can give a whirlybird a whirl. You'll gain the perspective you need to reach big success.
What do you think? Is entrepreneurial planning best done in a plane at 30,000 feet or a helicopter? Let us know. Leave a comment on our blog today at Big Success. That's big with two G's, success.com.
The Big Success Show at BIGGsuccess.com.